Stop making so many contacts. Seriously. Most coaches out there are telling you to double your calls. I'm telling you, you might need to cut them in half. Look, agents are getting burned out with all these contacts. You've been taught that real estate is just a raw numbers game. If you aren't hitting your goals, the advice is always the same. Work more hours, talk to more people, grind harder. But here's the problem. Real estate is a numbers game, but most of you are tracking the wrong numbers. So today, I want to talk about the secret ratios that allow the top 1% to do way more business in 10 contacts than most agents do when they make 100 contacts. That can be done. See, it's not always about the volume. It's about the predictability. Think about these two scenarios. Scenario 1, you make 100 contacts and set 2 appointments. Scenario 2, you make 10 contacts to set the same 2 appointments. Both are numbers games, but only one of them gives you a life outside of work. So we want to duplicate efficiency, not exhaustion. Let me share a few secrets with you. Secret number 1, your contact to appointment ratio. Your goal should be less than 10 contacts to set 1 appointment. The reality, most agents are at 40 to 1 or 50 to 1 or more, and they don't even know it. If your ratio is high, you don't have a lead problem. You don't need more leads. You have a dialogue problem. Your script is the leak. You got to stop pitching and start auditing your conversation. If it's over 10 to 1, stop making more calls and start practicing your skills, the dialogue. Now, secret number 2 is about the appointment to listing taken ratio. That ratio, you need to strive for a minimum of 60%. Now, be honest with yourself. Most agents, when they look at the hard data, they're actually under 40%, with the average being in the 30s, low 30s to high 20% when it comes to how many appointments they go on and versus the listings that they take. Sure, your numbers, maybe they look great because you work a lot of past clients and referrals, but you cannot scale a referral-only business all the way to the moon. Scaling requires winning competitive appointments at some point. So if you're at 40%, you're doing all the hard work, you're driving, the prepping, the research, but you're losing the listing at the finish line. You've got to improve that presentation by 20%, and you just gave yourself a massive raise without adding a single minute of prospecting. That's the secret. Again, give yourself an improvement of 20%. If you're at 20%, get it to 40. If you're at 40%, get it to 60. If you're at 60%, get it to 70. I wouldn't say you would improve by 20%. There's a diminishing return that we can talk about on another video in the future. The next secret, though, is listings taken to listings sold. Finally, listings taken to listings sold. We only get paid when the deal closes. A listing taken is just a liability until it's a listing sold. If you're at 50%, strive for 60%. If your listings aren't selling, you're a professional lister. You got to track this number to see if you are taking bad listings just to feel busy. Think about the math for a second. See, if you set more appointments per contact, if you list more of those appointments that you go on, and you sell more of those listings that you take, you could literally work 50% less and make 25% more. This isn't magic, it's math. The top 1% aren't robots. They are surgeons with their ratios. Now here's my challenge to you. I cannot improve what you do not measure. There are 2 ways, though, to start tracking this today. Number 1, the manual way. Nothing wrong with it. Get out a pad of paper and a calculator. It's tedious, but it works. Or number 2, the pro way. Go to Top Agent Tracker and check out what we're doing there. It automates the math. It shows you exactly where your leaks are. And it gives you the ratios you need to actually scale your life. Stop being a numbers person and start being a ratio person. I'll I'll see you at the top.